Alright guys, welcome to another video on Brand Device where we talk about business and finance, and this video is going to be more of a screen recording because we have to go through some important steps. After I made yesterday's video about explaining the payback system, a lot of you wrote to me on Instagram because you were not able to understand some parts of the process. So I'm going to go through the entire application process in this video in case somebody needs help. If you have been able to apply and there was no problems whatsoever, good for you, but others who are like maybe not so good with German, for them like we can go through this video again. So a quick overview. So what American Express Payback Card does is it essentially gives you the option of paying for different kind of things, while at the same time giving you the option of getting some kind of points back as the payback points. How do you get that? So on the back of your card, you will have another barcode, which will be your payback code. So when you're going to Rewe, Aldi, so for example here, it's not Aldi, remember that. So Rewe, Aral, DM, Kaufhof, and like they have written these things here. Now. So like many of these, whenever you go there, you can like scan it on the counter. They are going to ask for your payback card. You scan it, and then you will get some points. Now, how much points do you get? What is a point? So one payback point is 1 cent. So every single time you make any kind of, let's say, point, this is the equation you can use. Now, how are the points calculated or the cents calculated? When you're paying with your American Express payback card, so then you're essentially getting 0.5 cents per euro. But it gets doubled. So here we have this. That means you have paid with the card. The second one is that you have used the collecting card, the barcode at the back, this one here. So you have used this barcode to get additional points. That is like again 0.5 cents. So like this becomes double. That means you're getting 1 cent per euro. Now, and then if you get any kind of like big coupons, so for example, like I showed here, that you can get coupons here up to like 15%. So 15 times the payback points you will receive, let's say for Fresnaf or something, whenever there's some kind of promotion happening. So this is still, for example, our pet food, right? Like we buy our pet food there, and we wouldn't have gotten this 5 euros and 18 cents. So 518 points convert to 5 euros and 18 cents. We wouldn't have gotten this cash back. So this is again real money that we are getting back into our bank account. Let's say you have a family and your monthly expenses are around 1,000 euros. If you're using different kind of coupons and stuff and really optimizing your spending, then you can save up to 160 euros in cash back. That means instead of the 1,000 euros that you were spending, you have in the end only spent 840 euros because 160 euros you received as cash back. But if you're not using coupon discounts and stuff, you're still getting the 10 euros back. This is something that will never go anywhere. Let's say you book a flight somewhere for your entire family. Let's say your family just has 2 people. Now you and your wife. So even in this scenario, if for example we booked a flight to India which costs around 490 euros or something, so for 2 of us it becomes like 1,000 euros. So we are still getting the 10 euros essentially back on top of any kind of other promotions that might be happening, which we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So like this really like helps you save money in different kind of places. Also on the American Express payback credit card, you're getting 40 euro sign up bonus, but this is only valid till I think 14th Feb. Oh, this looks bad, but yeah, till 14th Feb 2021. So generally, like we as affiliates, we receive these kind of notifications, any kind of promotions earlier. That's why we can also like make videos earlier about it. So if you want to sign up, you can use the link given in description to get the 40 euro sign up bonus. Now let me take you through the application process, how essentially it works. Now, so let's hope like it is clear for everybody that the payback system essentially equates 1 cent to 1 point. And you're getting for 1 euro, 0.5 cent for paying via the American Express credit card. Then you're getting additional 0.5 cents for using the collecting card or the code, which is here in the back of the card. Then afterwards, you will get any kind of like coupons and stuff which will add to the cashback. Now, when you apply for the credit card, you will already get a payback number assigned to your particular email address, with which you can also like log in, register in the payback portal and like do other things, right? So this is like not so complicated. Let's go to the application process now. So here, if you click on the link below, you will see that 4,000 extra position. So this essentially means that you're getting 4,000 extra points in the starting, and 4,000 points mean 40 euros. So this is really not bad at all, just for using a card. And even if you don't want to like use it that much, you can just like make some small purchase. You have your 40 euros and then you can leave it to the side, because like essentially this is how generally companies are able to get new customers to try their products, by giving them some kind of incentive. So this is how the application form looks like. If you have some kind of payback card already, you can put this inside by clicking on Ja weiter. Then Anrede means, of course, Mr. or Miss, depending on like who you are. Then if you have any kind of university title, you can put that inside. Then you can put the first name, let's say Max. Then you can put the Zweitname, so in case like you have something with the hyphen. Then the Nachname, so we Mustermann. So this is a very standard like John Doe that like you use in Germany to take any kind of examples. Then birth date, you can also like put that inside. So first, let's say 2000. No. Then your Postleitzahl, this is your PLZ in Germany. So let's say we just put something like this. Then phone number, of course, you can put something here. 179, something like this. Birth name of your mother, this is very important because they are going to need this when you are doing any kind of changes to your card. So they're going to ask you for this detail to make sure that you are the same person who is like asking for some kind of changes. And what you have to remember is that the Geburtsname is essentially the surname. So here you put inside some kind of street address and stuff. I'm going to put something like Landungsbrücken. It's a famous place there, 15. Then we put Hamburg. Sie sind wohnhaft. We take a look. So are you on rent? Are you having your own apartment or something else? If you have Sonstiges, that like essentially means that, I don't know, maybe you're like living with your parents or whatsoever. No? So you can put here zur Miete, which is like you're renting the particular place. And then they're asking since when are you living at that place. This essentially makes them understand how long have you been paying your bills. So you have to be super careful. If you are just like living in a place for 1 year or something, then like the chances again increase that they're going to reject your application. That's why in general it is better if you have been living in a place for, you know, a longer duration. So let's say something like 2018. Then you can ask them to send you stuff via email. Then you have to accept the advertisement and the market research. And then if you want to have any kind of, you know, coupon mails and stuff sent to your post, then you can also like click here. Otherwise, you can just click Speichern und weiter. Then you have to put the bank details inside. So this could be something, and then your IBAN and stuff, your BIC, since when you're having your bank account. Again, this is another particular point where they are taking a look at if this person has been paying his or her bills for a long time. So generally, you know, just see that you have some kind of bank account or something which is there since a longer term. Then you can also put the SEPA, Lastschriftmandat. So this essentially gives them the right that they're going to deduct the money from your account at the end of the month. So essentially towards the end of the month, they will tell you that this is the amount that you have used via your American Express credit card, and then they're going to just debit that money from your account. So you can just click here. Then you can put your PIN here. So you can choose any PIN you want. This is something like very interesting because then you can also like find pins which you can remember. Na? So this is nice. Then Angaben zum Arbeitsverhältnis. So this is essentially, are you employed? Are you housewife or houseman? Or are you working privately? Or you are self-employed? Or you are actually already in pension? Or you're a student? So if you're a student, you can put that. When you're even like putting it as student, then you can also like put since when you are a student, and then you can put your monthly income. So generally, again, like the more monthly income you have, the higher the chances are for getting accepted. So this is again another critical criteria, but anyways, they cannot like check how much you're earning. So you can put the details inside of how you want, and if you were like, you know, earning more and stuff, then of course it is nice. But generally, like they don't have a way to check it. Then any kind of like extra income you have per month, then you can also like put that inside. So once you do all of these things, then essentially you will come to the Zusammenfassung section, and there you will see all of the details at a glance. And then you can just directly, send it out. And then afterwards, you also have to do an identification. You can also do it directly via app. This is also like super nice. So the nice thing about this card is this is permanently without any kind of charges whatsoever. And also you have the paying card and the collecting card inside one single card. Now, so like I showed you here, in the front, of course, you have your American Express chip. So you can also pay wirelessly with it up to, I think, 25 euros. So 25 euros is what you can pay without any kind of pin whatsoever. After that, you would need a pin. And at the back side, you have the barcode. You can use this barcode to like collect the additional payback points. Now, so you have to use both of them so that you're also getting the additional 0.5 cents per euro back into your account. Now, when you're done with all of this, you have activated your card and you start spending. What you need to do is you have to log in into your payback account. Now, because again, with this number which you receive here in the card, with that, you can also open your payback account. And in the payback account, you will see the points written, how much points you have right now. And when you have that, you can also search directly on Google Payback Auszahlen. You go to the FAQs and here you have the part which says Punkte in Bargeld auszahlen. So here you can click, and once you log inside, you can see how much points you have. So here, for example, I have 14 euros and 14 cents. Then I can put how much points I want to get. So for example, here they also say 1 point is 1 cent. 100 points mean 1 euro. So I can also get as less as 200 points. So this is just 2 euro. You just click on Weiter and then you can put your IBAN inside. Now, the important thing is you cannot change the name because it has to do with the money laundering measures. That's why like the name of the bank account should always be in your name. Then you put your IBAN inside and then they transfer the money to you. It is that simple. And this is real money that you get towards the end in your bank account. And this is the reason I really like it, because most of the places where you are anyways spending money, like, why shouldn't you get some kind of cashback on top of it too, so that these companies can do their like, market research and advertising better. I don't know. I'm a marketing guy, so I understand like these data are like sometimes very important to manage your supply chain, to figure out what kind of options or like, coupons or promotions will work the best. So I'm like really not so concerned about it. And you get some nice cashback. So this was the how to apply for the American Express credit card video. And I've also gone into more details so that you can like understand everything clearly. And if you have any kind of questions, you can also write to me on Instagram at the user handle Brandwise. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.